name's Maria and welcome to part 5 of the Bulletproof Plan for a Stronger You. This completes the program. This is all about activating your muscles so that you can contract and release and get stronger from the joint angle. Plus, we release tension and prepare you for your next workout. So before we get moving into these stretches, because this is a follow-along workout, be sure that your total gym is set up at a low to a medium level. And as we go through them, if it's too hard or too easy, be sure to modify the position and change the angle of your incline as well, because that'll make a difference. All right, so be aware of your body, make sure you're breathing as well, and let's get started. All right, let's start at the very bottom of your glide board. We'll straddle your legs, take your arms up overhead, interlock your fingers, arch your spine. Exhale, fold your body forward and place your hands onto the glide board. Open it up and stretch your arms out. Your head just hang in between the arms. And right from here, we'll just shift our hips from side to side. And just releasing. Okay, so depending on where your hands are placed on that glide board, will give you a little bit more accommodation for your flexibility if your hands are higher. And it'll be a little harder if your hands are lower. So right from here, knees, round your back, kick yourself back up, close your glide board. And now let's take a step forward with one leg and kneel the other leg down. So right from here, I'm going to take my foot and place it on the very bottom rail and open up through my glide board. Now I have a little bit more flexibility, especially on one leg than the other, so you can kind of feel what your body needs that day. You know, you might be tighter, you might be looser, but if you need to, you can always keep that glide board closed and just rock your hip from side to side. If you have that flexibility, open up the glide board and down lower onto your forearms. So just find where you feel pretty good, and I'm just rocking from a little movement from side to side, opening up through my piriformis on the bent knee. And now I'm squeezing the glute, and I want you to press that hip down so you can just kind of move your arms. Just be creative here. There's no right or wrong in for the stretching. I think the biggest thing is that we all feel stretches differently. So just so that you know that you can move your body where it needs to move. And if it feels not so great in a bad way, obviously that's not good. So please make sure that you are aware of how your body feels. Flexibility just takes some time to release and use the breath to kind of calm your body down. Once your body starts to feel that calming mode, it can actually release the muscle and allow you to sink into the pose a little deeper. So just a little active movement here, just moving the leg forward and back, using the glide board to slide me up and down. And then right from here, bring your hands down, maybe lift your chest up, press that hip down into the glide board a little bit more, maybe add a little bit of rock. Right from here, I'm going to place my foot down in the back, press up through my leg, and then just shift forward. So I'm just stretching into a pyramid pose, keeping my hips as square as possible. My head is coming down through the arms, and I'm reaching the hands up through the glide board. Take your breath, look up, and close that glide board. Let's go to the other side. So I'll kneel down, switch my feet. Upper leg goes very top. Now you can keep that glide board closed again and just move your body from side to side. Or I like to open it up and sink down into it and just move from side to side, maybe rock through my calf. So you should feel the stretch in different areas, all the way from your toes, your calf, your quad, hip flexor, piriformis. So just kind of experiment here. Okay. I'm just going to move forward and back again. And right from here, lift your chest up, squeeze your glute in the back, press that hip flexor forward, maybe a little slight arch back. Good. When you feel comfortable, place your hands down, weight to the back foot, straighten the front leg, extend the arms forward, and let your head hang between. So you should feel a nice stretch through the front of your leg as well as through your hamstring. Just release into the pose, into the stretch. When you're ready to come up, take one more breath. Look up, bend the knee, close the glide board. Turn your body around. So into a seated position for figure 4. So at the very bottom of your glide board, open it up. Heels are at the very bottom. I'll bring one leg up, cross it into that figure 4. So right from here, I'll take my hands back, fingertips pointing away. just gonna bend the knee and just kind of rock. So exhale that breath, inhale, and then exhale. Inhale. Exhale, release it in. One more time, inhale, and exhale. Good, bring it all the way back. Hold on to that foot and just lean forward. So have a slight bend or extension of that leg. Just make sure that you feel comfortable doing any type of movement forward. And then come back up. And we'll change legs. The leg will come across into that figure 4 position. Hands come back, so we lift up through our chest. Inhale, exhale, inhale. Use that breath so that you can release in through that leg. You always have one side that's a little bit tighter than the other. Yes. I know I have to work on this hip. Sometimes it just locks up, and it happens. So just be mindful of your body and where you need to go. So fold forward, holding onto that foot. Feeling the stretch. And then come on back up. Very nice. Let's go ahead and close the glide board. Extend your legs all the way out. Heels at the very bottom. And right from here, again, I'm going to take my hands back and hinge forward. So I want those shoulders to be pulled back. Have a nice flat back. You have a nice extension of that spine. And then slowly, we'll start to fold our body down, bringing your head, crown of the head down last. Reach for the sides of your feet or maybe the side of the glide board, whatever you can reach. I just want you to just relax the neck. Pull the shoulders down away from your ears. See if you can contract your quads and really press the backs of your knees down towards the glide board. So feel a lot of activation here. So we'll inhale, exhale, point your toes, fold forward. Inhale, flex your feet, lift your head. Exhale, point your toes, drop your head. And flex. Exhale. One more time. Point your toes. Head down. And flex. Exhale. And release. Roll your body up all the way to a seated position. Take one leg and bend it. Hug your knee into your chest. Lift your chest. Twist up and rotate towards the back tower. So have a nice long spine here. Exhale. Good. And then place that foot that's on the glide board that's straight. Hold it down. We're just going to use a little bit of balance. Press your hand down. Press it up and stretch. And party pose there. All right, the other leg goes straight. Hug the knee in and rotate up and around. Up and over that shoulder. Good. Lift up even taller. And then come back to the center. Foot to the floor. Of course, I love these party poses. That's what I call them anyways. Lift your hip up, release, and come back down. Very nice. And let's do our half frog. So place one foot at the very bottom, hands to the floor, the other is at a 90-degree position. We'll open up and straighten the leg. Now, be careful on this one because we are working through our inner thigh and groin. Sometimes this can be a very tight yet weak area for some of us. So just going to be mindful that you are on a moving surface. You are working in through that center split, but a very good position to stretch those leg muscles, especially if you play sports. It's very important to keep these muscles limber, especially with these lateral sports, right? So I used to work with a lot of hockey players, and this muscles where, you know, if you injure it, it's a recurring injury that can happen. So we want to try to avoid that by keeping those muscles strong as well as flexible. So hinge your body forward and back. Just feeling that stretch. Now I just want you to squeeze this inner thigh of the straight leg. So feeling it squeeze, I want you to feel as it's squeezing, you're holding it for 3, 2, 1. I want you to release and then just see if you can drop a little bit more, opening up through the glide bar. Just hold it. Let's do that one more time. So contract the inner thigh. Ready? Here we go. Squeeze it in. Squeeze, 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 as if you're trying to close the glide board. And then exhale, release. Drop into it a little bit more. Feel the stretch. And slowly lift your hips as you close the glide board. Let's go to the other side. So pull it around. Place the other foot onto the floor. The other leg is into that 90-degree position. Hands to the floor. Open it up into that split stance. toes are facing forward. I'm just gonna shift my hip forward and back. Pressing all the way into it. Feel that inner thigh, the groin. You can move your torso. That'll help you feel a little bit different portion of the stretch. So there's no right or wrong. The wrong would be not doing anything, right? So you want to make sure that we are constantly stretching and improving our muscles. All right, right from here, bring that leg and slide it in, contracting it. Ready? Pull it in, holding, 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 holding for 3, 2, release, and slide open a little bit more. Let's do that one more time. Take your breath. Here we go. Pull it in, squeeze, press, 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 press for 3, 2, and release. All the way in there. And just drop down, feel the stretch, maybe move. And when you're ready to come up, take your breath, exhale as you move, and slowly close the glide board. And bring it all the way back in. Let's go ahead and take our position into a wide stance again. Open up into that standing upward dog or forward fold. Just shift your hips from side to side, stretch your fingers, and then slowly round the body. And go one more time, arch and lengthen, and then close your glide board, bend your knees, and come to a standing position. All the way to the top. Let's go ahead and come to the back of your tower, place your thumb on top, and just open up through your chest and your shoulder. Feeling that nice stretch coming through your body. So often we sit too much, right? And our shoulders start to round forward. So we're gonna make sure that we are constantly opening up through our body, working on our posture. And let's go ahead and change sides. Thumb to the top, fingers away, and step away. Feeling that stretch coming all the way through your body. Very nice. Both hands on top. Take a nice rounded position. Round the spine. Exhaling an arch. One more round. Exhale, arch. And slowly roll it all the way back up. Circle those shoulders. And reverse that circle. All the way up. Exhale and release it back down. And that, my friends, completes part 5 of the Bulletproof Plan for a Stronger You. This workout was all about the muscle activation, relaxation, releasing tension, and to help with your flexibility as well as prepare you for your next workout. So be sure to include this workout into any of the other programs, as well as the workouts that you're doing currently. To get the full program details, be sure to check out my blog. The link will be below. And please share, subscribe, follow. I would love to hear from you as well. So let me know your comments, and I cannot wait to see you at the next workout.